So back with update number 3 on our soil test with our tomatoes in the containers. Let's take a look at how these guys are performing and if anything's really changed over the past week. So the temperatures are actually warming up and it's getting pretty toasty outside in the afternoons. So we're beginning to see the first signs of heat stress, and that's just from our containers drying out. Again, these really should have been in bigger containers, but for what we're doing here, this is sufficient. Our ocean forest here, it's really dry. We've been watering these equally and on the same exact regimen to see what happens. We still got quite a few fruit set on here, but we're starting to see blossom end rot. So you can see on that one there, which is concerning. And that could be from one of two things. It could be from moisture not being enough, so the calcium is not absorbable, or too much moisture, which could definitely happen in a container, washing out through the bottom. Move her over here to our heirloom soil rose and bloomers. We're still seeing the same situation here, blossom end rot. Not on all the tomatoes, but I think it's becoming a constant here. And it's been really dry weather-wise, so I'm leaning towards the fact that maybe I need to water a little more often, because most of these soils are dry. The veggie and herb, still holding on strong there, no blossom end rot thus far. I'm gonna give these guys maybe some supplemental feeding. Moving on to our Gardener's Magic. Got 3 nice size tomatoes on there. Production not quite as good, but you can see these last 3, the heat stress is a little bit less on these. Our acid loving mix. The tomatoes are growing a little bit smaller so far. Seeing a little bit of stress here. This mix does have peat moss. Our Bacto potting soil, which has the most fruit. No sign of blossom end rot yet, but we're starting to see a little bit of droopiness on the leaves. I'm also gonna contribute that. This top layer, I've mentioned this before, it's really, really hard. Like hard. And that's that peat moss becoming hydrophobic. So this is gonna need a good soaking, maybe even set it in a dish with some water and help it break that cycle there. Just a plain old potting mix, standard potting mix from Landscaper's Pride. It's actually doing pretty well. I mean, the production is probably one of the lowest, but it's handling the temperatures a lot better. And still really performing better than I thought it would up against some of these other ones. Lastly, we've got our Happy Frog. This guy was the first one to show blossom end rot, and I was kind of disappointed there because this one has extra calcium in it. So does the ocean forest. So we're gonna have to give some calcium supplementation here, see if we can correct this, and hopefully we'll get some more fruit on these. But this is the first time I've ever had blossom end rot in this garden, but honestly I'm gonna contribute it to moisture movement. Either we're not watering enough, it's not available consistently enough, or there's just not enough in these soils overall. So stay tuned. Hopefully we can save some of these and we don't lose our entire harvest. But overall, this has been a much more even test than I expected it to be. Most of the plants are about the same size, but there's definitely a difference in vigor and thickness of stems, and amount of side shoots, and we'll take a little bit closer look at that next time. So catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.